welcome to the 30-day strength plan with Pretty Gritty. I'm Emma.
I'm Katie.
And today we're going to do legs. Now today is the start of week 3, which means that we're going to get fractionally longer with each of our intervals. So we're going to do 40 seconds of work and then just 10 seconds recovery. Okay, so the leg exercises we're going to do today, we're going to start off with a squat with a heel lift. So you're going to stand with your feet hip distance apart, squat down, and when you get to the bottom of the movement, you're going to lift your heels up off the floor and hold that for 3 seconds. Heels go back down and you stand up, and we'll repeat that for 40 seconds. Then we're going to do a Bulgarian split squat. Doesn't matter which leg you start on, because we're going to do 40 seconds on each, but Katie will just show you now. You need something to rest your back foot on, and then from there you're going to drop that knee down to the floor, trying to keep your hips parallel, so trying to avoid dipping to the side like that. So we'll do 40 seconds one leg, 40 seconds the other leg. Then we're going to do a banded lateral walk. If you haven't got one of these stretchy bands, you can improvise with a pair of leggings, a pair of tights, tied into a loop like that, or you can equally do this banded, you can do this side walk without a band, without the resistance, which will make it fractionally easier. So you're going to come down nice and low, and then taking a side step and trying not to bob up and down, trying to keep nice and low and working against the resistance of the band. After that, we're going to come down onto the mat and finish with glute bridge. So Katie will show you again, laying down on your back and your feet planted on the floor. You're going to push your hips up towards the sky, trying to keep your knees parallel so your knees aren't falling out to the sides, and you're going to create a diagonal line all the way from your knees down to your shoulder, engaging your glutes at the top of the move, so giving them a little squeeze. Okay, and that's it. So we'll get going.
Alright.
Okay. Down low, lift those heels. A bit of balance here. Do you know, I don't know if this would be easy with bare feet. You know, with trainers you can't really feel the floor very well.
And of course it depends on how high you lift your heels, sorry.
Yeah.
If you're struggling to balance, just lift them slightly. If you went higher and then it automatically brings it in.
It's a wobble, it's hard. Yeah. Keep going if you can, that's it, fantastic. Right, so you're going to lift one leg now. Doesn't matter which one, because we're going to do both sides. That's it, hop forwards a little bit, and then you're just dropping that back knee towards the ground. Trying to make sure everything's tracking forwards, so your knee might wobble a little bit, but you want to try and make sure your knee is going straight down over your foot. I'm just resting my hands lightly on my hips, because then I can tell whether or not my hip is dipping. I want to try and keep my hips parallel with one another if I can. Katie's doing an aeroplane.
I am wobbling everywhere. I was just going to say, you can do this with the weights, can't you?
You can, make it even harder.
Always easier or harder.
Fantastic. Give those legs a little shake out, and then you're just going to lift the other leg. Forwards a little bit. Toes are resting on the bench or the chair, whatever it is that you're using. Creaking is the bench, not mine and Katie's knees. Okay, 24 seconds. Ooh, that 40 seconds, it just makes a difference, doesn't it? The extra 5 seconds.
You are cracking now. What's that in your knee?
That might be my knee.
Oh, feel that glute.
Yeah, nearly there. Well done, everyone. Okay, that's really good. Give those legs a little rub. So if you've got a stretchy band, you're now going to slide that up where you're going, up over your knees, and then we're coming down low. And if you haven't got the band, again, just make sure you're keeping nice and low with that side step. Trying not to bob up and down. Now, if my dad was here, he would say I went to school with him.
Bob up and down?
Like a next person. You went to school with her as well.
Teresa Green.
Yes. Oh, my glutes are burning. Okay, 7 seconds. Keep going if you can. Fantastic. Oh, tough those. Okay, so I'm just finishing this rotation with the glute bridge. So you want to be down on your mat, plant your feet, and then push your hips to the sky and just give your glutes a squeeze together at the top. Now again, you can add a weight to this to make it more difficult. If you've got a dumbbell, you could just rest it over your hip bones and that will just add more resistance to lift. Squeeze them up, hips to the ceiling. That's it. Clench those bum cheeks together. Fantastic. Back round to the beginning. So, repeating those 5 exercises again, starting with the squat with our heel lift down at the bottom. Rotation, just to try and make sure as your legs tire, you're keeping the same form and doing the movements properly like you did the first time round. Brilliant. So, we need the bench back. Thank you. I'm going to go and lift that back foot again, pop forwards, get your legs nice and parallel with one another, and just dropping that back knee down towards the ground.
I'm trying to
yeah. It's like we've got a donkey in here. Great, shake those legs out. Feel the burn, feel the burn. Other leg. Sorry, humility.
I think it's your side that's squeaking.
Yeah, me too.
I get a bit of oil on that.
It's my big heavy foot. Try and keep your shoulders rolled back so that your chest's raised, if you can. And just find something to stare at on the ground, 1 or 2 meters in front of you, and that will help you to stop wobbling. If you are wobbling, you might not be, you might be perfect at these. Fantastic. Oh, I know. Okay, we need the band back if you've got one. Just slip it on over your knees, down low, and then just stepping sideways and trying not to go up and down as you move.
When you find yourself rising up, peek down there.
Yeah,
It's easy to forget.
Almost there. See if you can get right to the end of the 40 seconds. 5 seconds left. Okay, we're finishing the legs with that glute bridge. So down onto your mat. Pushing those hips high. Try and keep your knees going in a straight line over your feet. So try not to let them roll out or roll in. Last few. Try not to drop that pound coin. You're squeezing between your bum cheeks. Fantastic.
You've made it, well done.
Well, I can tell my legs have had a little burn there. All good. Keep them out.
Exactly. Okay, thank you. We'll see you again next time.
See you later.
Bye.